Hello everyone, it's Ellen and I am back posting to YouTube again after a bit of a longer absence than I meant for there to be. But I'm back today to share a junk journal with me video, and this is really exciting. I've been wanting to do this for ages. Now that my son is in full-time school, I have time to dedicate to my crafts again. I've still been doing my own crafts, but the filming and editing and uploading obviously takes quite a long time, but it's really nice to be back. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and there will be lots more to come. Also, you should follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'm posting there daily at the minute, and I'm hoping to carry on doing that. Obviously a 1-minute video is a lot easier to do than these longer YouTube videos, but I'm hoping to upload once a week onto YouTube with these longer form videos. This way I get to have a bit of a chat and actually share the products that I'm using and sort of the thought process behind what I'm doing, so that's really nice. You get a bit more information from me watching on here. So in this video I showed a pack at the beginning, and I got this from The Works. This is a chain store in the UK that has a lot of craft stuff in it, and it's sort of these film reel stickers, and then it's got some Polaroid frames and some Polaroid images in it as well. I thought this was really cute, and this is kind of the inspiration for the whole layout today. So I've stuck 2 of those film reel stickers onto this lined page that I've got in my junk journal. This is currently a ring bound journal. I just made this really quickly because I wanted to get some journaling done. I will be making a proper junk journal, an official junk journal again soon, and I'm hoping to actually film that process so I can share with you how I make my journals. I'm not an expert on it, but I'll show you how I do mine, and they seem to work. So hopefully that video will be coming soon. So yeah, I've stuck down my image strips on top of those film reel stickers, and then I've added some other stickers like some sepia toned floral stickers. I added a quote from that film reel pack that I got from The Works, and I stuck some washi tape behind it just to sort of back it. That washi tape is from Tim Holtz. I can't remember what one, but it's definitely Tim Holtz. And then I've added all my journaling on the inside of those 2 photos. So when I was sticking everything down, I made sure to leave enough room to add my journaling in as well. I love using lined pattern papers in my journals because it's a perfect place to fit my journaling. So yeah, that was deliberate that I left that space. On the following page, it's just really simple. It's a picture that my son drew for me. I can never throw any of his beautiful artwork away, so it always gets added to my journal. And I added a little label piece to just, I think I wrote something like Mama's Little Artist or something on it. And then I'm working on this fold out page. So I had a larger picture of my son, and I've stuck that in one of the empty Polaroid frames that came in that pack that I was talking about. And then I've backed it with a Polaroid image just as a design element behind that photo, just add some more interest. I've got 2 strips of photos as well that I've backed with some white paper, and then I'm backing one of them with a scrap of pattern paper that I had lying around as well. Just adds a bit more colour to the page and a bit of interest. You'll see I'm sticking all of my flat pieces down with just double-sided tape. Anything that's a bit heavier, or for example the Polaroid pictures, I stick down with tacky glue. I put my tacky glue in a fine liner bottle because it makes it easier to get into those small places. I added a sticker to the top of the Polaroid photo that was from a Simple Story sticker book. I think it's called Front Porch. Added the date with my roller stamp and my journaling about what we were doing that day. I've then got some pictures of my cat Crow. He crops up in my journal all the time. I've backed his 2 photos with another sticker from the film reel sheet that I had, just to add some interest behind it. And then I'm sticking down another quote piece. I chopped it in half just to make it fit better in the space that I had. I'm going to finish off this section of the page with these cat stickers that I got from the range this is another UK store with lots of craft stuff in it, along with homeware stuff, and I go for the crafts, so I don't look at anything else. But yeah, if you're not in the UK, you probably have no idea what that is, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm working on the sort of front of that fold out page now. Off camera, I added this really pretty kind of a ribbon. It's like an embroidered rose piece to the top. I just stapled that onto my page. That just lets me know that it's a fold out, and also it adds some texture to the page, which I really like. I've got this big collage of photos, and then I added a tip in using some vintage ledger paper with some other photos on the inside, so you would have seen quickly how I did that process. Really simple. If you've seen any of my videos previously, then you'll know I take far too many photos, and I always want to add them all to my journal. I never want to leave any of them out. So my journals are always really photo heavy, and I have to make sure that I definitely leave some space for journaling. So that was the idea behind that ledger paper. I knew I'd have a nice space to add some journaling on there. I've added 2 labels to the side of my photo collage. Well, 1 label chopped in half, and again, that just makes sure I know I've definitely got space to sort of caption those photos, add the date. I'm going in with some further design elements to this page now, so some more of those film strip stickers, some more of those image plates. There's a proper word for it, but they're sort of insect images in old looking picture plate. I don't know what they're called. If anyone knows what they're called on the bottom of that photo collage, please let me know. I've completely forgotten what they're called. They look like sort of something scientific, I don't know. But anyway, I've added some of those stickers and some more of those sepia toned plant stickers that I used on previous pages as well, just to keep all these pages cohesive. Added my journaling to that vintage ledger page, and I'm adding some little captions in those labels that I added. And that pretty much finishes off this video. I'm just going to add some more date stamps to these images. A couple of these images are from different days, so I just like to add the date, so when I look back on it, I know when it was taken. And 1 more caption to that photo, and those are my pages finished. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I kept these pages pretty simple just to get myself back in the swing of things, and yeah, hopefully I will see you next week. Bye guys.